Hello and welcome back to Satisfactory with me, your host, Parallax. So this is not where we stopped the last video. I actually got on here and I ran around a little bit and was investigating the factory and just kind of seeing where improvements could be made, just so when we came back I wouldn't have to be so inefficient with my time. And I realized that our coal input to make steel, our coal input wasn't up to speed. We just don't have enough coal going into where we make iron or steel, excuse me, over there on the side, and because of that, our steel, it doesn't look like it, but every now and then, if you look over there, you'll see one of those green lights turn to yellow, and it's just for a split second. So this is not a big deal. We really don't need to spend a lot of time on this, but I did go ahead and that there, if I can. I did it for a second. Go. What? Why won't that connect? Does it need to go here first? Does it not have enough? Anyway, there we go. But we just need to go ahead and combine these two, right? Like, we don't need to do an awful lot here. That right there, I think, is not the same speed. I think that's only level 2 right there. It's coming into a level 3. But anyway, that's not backing up right there, so I assume that that can take more coal on. And what is this? Is this just going to be coal? It is. I'm going to go ahead and just take that and put it right into the deal. Alright. So now let's kind of go and just see the density of coal. I don't really feel like... Man, it'd be so nice if you could wear the... hover pack and that at the same time. I don't really feel like the density changed at all, to tell you the honest truth. I mean, I guess it did because that other one didn't back up, you know what I mean? Like, if it couldn't take any more coal on, there'd be a little bit of a backup. But this one's not backing up at all. Like, there's room being made for it. Or is it this one that's stopping? Okay, there it is. This one's stopping. It's not the other one, it's that one that's stopping. So we do need to upgrade that. Okay, so that is going to be... needed to be upgraded. I kind of thought it would be. So I was a little taken back when it looked like it wasn't going to need to be upgraded. This doesn't need to be upgraded all the way to the very end, but it does need to be upgraded to about the end. So that needs to be upgraded, that needs to be upgraded, that does. A little bitty piece right there in the middle. All those pieces need to be upgraded. Then we probably can get away. Let's see. Oh, what's the deal here? What happened? Huh? Did I upgrade the right one? I did. Yeah, there's it's really weird, but there is a I guess when I first laid this out, I thought I was going to do this above deal. Like I thought I was going to drop in the coal like halfway down, right? Kind of like I did with the iron at the very beginning, like the very first iron mine. I'll take you to it eventually, but there was a part of me that I think where I was thinking that I was going to drop it in, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it another way. Okay, good. So that's one of those plates there, hardened plate or whatever it's called, so I'll get rid of that. Where is the coal? I guess I'm holding on to some coal. I am. Let's get rid of that coal. Okay, perfect. Okay. And now that's stuttering, and that is stuttering because we haven't upgraded everything yet. Let's go ahead and upgrade 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't think we're going to need to upgrade anymore. I think that's more than enough. And then down here, this very last one that we added, I think it was having a hard time keeping enough coal in it to stay like saturated. So I think oh, The yellow light, look at that. Yellow light again. It's still having a hard time. Oh, it's iron. I thought the iron was okay, but it looks like it's the coal. Did we do our... Oh, I guess we did it. I guess we... Yeah, when we made these, we made a 100% efficient system here. Like, we are only making enough iron to support these things. Let's just double check that, make sure we're not crazy. This needs 40 per minute. That is making 30. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 30 is 240. This is 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 40 is 280. So yes, there is a 40, and you make 30, right? Yeah, there is a 40 iron deficiency. There's a 40 iron deficiency. And it looks like we have enough iron here to put in another smelter. It looks like we have enough iron here to put in another smelter. It would have to go in... I guess it could go in right there. It would look a little ugly. It would look a little ugly, but it could go in. So let's do another foundry here. And thankfully the foundry... Are you pulling off coal? No. Okay. Right. Let's do it. Let's put another foundry in here, and let's just try to get this figured out. Right there, it looks like. That's not hooking up. That's not lining up perfectly for some reason. Either I'm getting it too far back or too far forward. You see that? Is it a foundry? No, it's not a foundry. Perhaps a smelter? Yes, perhaps a smelter is what it is. Okay. And then we'll just do a 7. Just feed it right into there. Shouldn't be a big deal. We'll be making iron ingots. Is there a... There is. Can I upgrade you to a Mark II pole? I believe I can. Let's go ahead and hook you up right there. And then we'll need to spit you out right here. That would require a merge block. I don't know if I'm going to get the want out of this. Put it right there. Let's just kind of see if how it goes. Okay, all right. And then, you know, maybe if I can do it, that's a level 4. That's a level 4. That's a level 4. See how that goes. All right. Then down here, are you going to start running out of iron, or are you going to be good now? Oh, the sun is coming up. I'm going to turn off my flashlight, so the color might change a little bit for you, but it's not going to be too big a deal. It looks like the sound is a little high right now. Let me go in here and change the sound for you. See how that goes on the levels. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. There you go. That might be a little better for you. I went outside and did it in OBS. Yeah, I don't see that thing changing colors anymore. And let's see, it should have a build-up. Yeah, it's kind of getting a little bit of a build-up of iron ore. For some reason I have steel ingots in my pocket, so I'll go ahead and just throw them in here. And yeah, I mean, kind of getting where it needs to be. At least it's not waiting anymore, and it was waiting in the old way, so there we go. Hopefully now that's done, and that's taking care of the problem up there. I'm not going to see any yellow. I know that's not going to it's not going to produce like 100% enough. That's weird though, because I am 10 short. Even with that smelter added, the difference between 240 and 280, and I'm only producing 230, so I am going to be 10 short. I wonder where that's going to manifest itself at. Like, I wonder how that... how the system takes care of that, where it's 10 short. Maybe it just happens like so, like once in a blue moon, it's 10, or like it's short. So like, once every 5 minutes, there's a yellow. It stops for just a moment, but maybe that's just enough to keep that over there, like all the steel working. I watched this guy leave his old factory. His old factory was pretty much where we're at right here. And he left his old factory and he went to another factory to start building. And that dude, man, it was so cool. Like, I mean, okay, so here's what I was thinking. I'll go ahead and I'll bring you the whole kit and caboodle. I was down here, and I was telling myself, I'm like, I do not like how these screws go up here like this. I just don't like it. So what I wanted to do is get rid of this and bring the screws over this way, and then the screws literally can plug in right there. Right? Because screws are being made here. I can plug the screws in right there, and they can just go right in from over here. Right now, that would look a little messy, but what would that do? That would make all of our screws go into one main pipe, and eventually these screws are going to make their way back to that machine. They're going to make their way back to that machine up here because we were pulling screws already for this contraption, and then some of those screws get sent down toward the computers and the processors. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that right here. Go ahead and just stop that. Do number 7. Move them kind of like right here and go up. But that dude like had so much stuff that he was bringing out of his old base, and it was just gobs of it, man. It was just gobs and gobs of stuff. And I was like, we're there. Like, we are in the exact same place that he is. Like, we could also have just gobs and gobs of stuff being, just imagine like 7 or 8 conveyor belts, just of all this crap going out to the middle of the desert somewhere, and we start completely over again, and we wouldn't have to worry about like all the space limitations and stuff. Now, I kind of don't want to happen is I don't want to see that back up. So let's do that and that. That and that. That. And it's going to go all the way until some of those screws get pulled off. And it can slow back down again because I don't really care after that. I don't want these things to back up. I don't want there to be a stutter. And it doesn't look like there is now. It's like they're all just kind of coming off and just zooming down the line. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And if we go up, that end now, like this thing right here should be running like all the time now, right? Oh, we have the same problem here. We're just... See, it wasn't that one that needed to be done. I wonder if this is going to screw the whole thing up. I bet it is. This is already at 7, right? This is already the best I can do. Yeah. Alright, let's go up here right quick and just make sure screws are getting in. I believe they should be. Yeah, look at them. They're right there already. And then screws are going to go down that way when they're needed. I guess they're not even needed right now. There's a stoppage or something down there. They're not being used efficiently. Another thing we really need to look into is concrete. Our concrete production is pretty pathetic. Like, we definitely need to... Look at them slowing down right there. You see that? There's a little bitty baby. Like, oh, that's still level 2? It's interesting. Yeah, we definitely need to get more limestone into concrete. But the battery, or the screws are looking good. I'm happy to see them moving in that fashion. Let's go see if we can't steal some encased beams. And regular steel beams. We need all that jazz. Oh, we need those too, so I'll take that. I'll take that. What do we have here? Oh, some of those I'll take. Turn those in, and then probably these are the steel encased. Yes. I don't have any room for these. Da, 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 da. Do I need that many motors? I guess I don't. Here, let me go ahead and just switch that now. I'll take 100. Okay, let's go turn this in. Then we'll come back. Right over here. Give me some of that. Then 200, 400, 600. Big red button. Boom.
Milestone reached. A new
New
set
vehicles
of
and new
vehicles
buildings.
needed for long-range transportation has been made available. In addition to built-in power conduction, rails-based transit ensures increased efficiency and reliability for both the transport of pioneers and cargo.
This is a monorail system. I wonder, do I have the stamina? Let's see, what does it look like? Oh, yeah, no, it's not the monorail. Oh, it is monorail. Yeah, the railway system. Ooh, I don't know if I have the stamina for that. I really, really, really want to build like a really nice... I want to do it with the trucks. Empty platform with catwalk. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with that. I'm gonna have to make a really small baby one. There's a bunch of things I wanted to do. I wanted to do with trucks. I wanted to do a little like a pathway with trucks. And then I saw a dude make an insanely cool hyper tube that went like over half the map. I'd love to do something like that. And now I have access to trains. So there's just a lot of things on my plate that I would like to do. Tier 6, we have everything done in Tier 6. Tier 5, we just need the gas mask, which is this. I guess we'll do that next. Oh, I already have. Perfect. Look at that. There's the plastic. Go ahead and put... Oh, it can't. It's not back. It's not back. I gotta wait 13 minutes. Okay. I'm really surprised, too. I haven't started making the Phase 3 stuff yet. Let me go look and see. What is it you need to make the Phase 3 stuff? You know, I kind of pride myself on, like doing, like while I'm running around, like building the base and making upgrades, that I at least have something making like a token amount of the objective stuff up there, the phase stuff, like Phase 3 stuff. But really, I haven't been able to make this stuff yet, have I? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but I don't see them here. I'm making all this stuff. I'm making all that stuff. I'm not making the space elevator things. Nor am I making the limiters, which I guess I ought to be doing. Let me go ahead and make one of the big things here, the manufacturer. Are you here? Both of them are here, so both of them take 4 things. So that takes... I don't know what those things are called down there. What is that? Automated wiring. Okay. But then you start making some automated wiring. More circuit boards. I'm probably going to need to pump out tons of circuit boards and computers and heavy modular frames. This right here doesn't seem to be... this right here is going to be easier for us to do. You just need rubber, the plating, and then... Whoops. Nope, I didn't really mean to... Smart plating, rubber, and a motor. And I would really like to do that up here. I'd like to make the things for the space elevator. I'd like to make them up here in this space. Kind of like how I did over there with that thing. But let me see. Maybe let me just go ahead and plop down a manufacturer right here. Yeah, just right here. And we'll start working on these things because it's going to be easier for us to do. Rubber and motors. So the motors are downstairs. The rubber is all the way over there. And then the plating. I think we gave up making the plating. Let me go over here and look. Uh-oh, I'm thinking I'm going to hurt myself. No, I didn't. Nice. There's those things. Those things. Oh my goodness, look at that. I was stealing tubes from I was stealing tubes from that other thing over there, and I could come over here and just grab tons of tubes. Oh, only 6 left. Perfect. Done. I'll leave those up there because they'll be pulled out. Where did I put am I just not making those? There's motors and more motors. I'm gonna need those. I guess I'm not. I guess I'm just not making those plates anymore. What are they called? The smart plating? Interesting. A reinforced iron plate and a rotor. Well, I see rotors right there. I can pull those rotors off and send them right there for that. But where, oh where am I going to get reinforced, or is it reinforced plate? Yeah, it's reinforced plate. Where was the last time I had that on the line? Right here? Well, that's not that bad then. I'll just pull the reinforced plate off from right here, run it down this way, hook it into that, and then pull that right off the deal there. Perfect. Can I? That doesn't look the best. I'm gonna rip this up, even though it does look a little weird because now it doesn't like line up with all those, but whatever. All right, let's go ahead and rip those things off. Splitter. Uh-oh. Those are inputs. Why do I have inputs there? Oh, because they come down from there. I see, I see, I see. Oh, yellow. Okay, there we go. Yellow, you can do yellow. I always forget. Like, for just 1 second, I always forget that, like, yellow means it overlaps and not that you can't do it. So I'll do that there. Have that bent around there. That there, and then send it all the way, like, right here, maybe. And then do another, I'll do a splitter here. Line up, oh, it kind of lines up with that little crack right there. Perfect. Do that. And then you need rotors. That. There's your rotors. There's your plates. Right? And then that, oh no. Oh no, I put it too close to that. 9. No good. No good. I guess I could do this. Move it up that way, something like that. And then you, my good man. Oh, you're already there. 4. Let's see if we can upgrade a pre-existing power conduit somewhere. I'm sure there's one close by. Yep, one hanging right there. Get into there. Perfect. Oh my goodness. That always scares me. Always scares me. But that's exactly where I needed to go. I did that on purpose. Bring this out. Talk about your spaghetti. Things are about to get really bad. Yeah. Does that look good? Coming like this way? Looks like that's what it looks like. This needs 4 things. Oh, it just needs 3. But the other one, okay, yeah, the other one is 2. So it's 1, 2, and 4. So it has to be this thing. Okay, so there are the smart platings. Now we've got to bring the rubber and the motors. The motors ought to be somewhat easy because they're right down here. There are motors. Put them up a little bit more. Back to this thing. Do that. Here, raise it all the way up. Ah, I always hit the V button for the slide. And it's always just not that. Okay. You. Together. Go. Now we got some motors coming in. And that is something you need, right? Motors? Yep. So there's some motors. And look at that. They're already starting to make the plates. Hooray! We've already got 2 of them sitting up here. Which I'm probably going to go ahead and make more than just one factory. Or, yeah, one little thing doing that. How can I do it? Does it run? Yep. So I'll just go ahead and make another one. Production, assembler. The out, that's the input. Yes, we need to get out of here, actually. We don't need to be doing this. Yes, this is not the best use of our time. I forgot we are previously, we need to go down and get the refinery stuff set up. Yes, we do. Okay, we're gonna go down there and get the refinery stuff set up. Why? Because we need more electricity. And the refinery stuff down there, like if we set it up and get it running, we can get more electricity generated. So we need to just take a break from this, even though we're kind of close to getting it done, and it would be so beneficial to have that thing pumping out those motors right now. We are going to take a break, and we are going to go get the refineries and everything set up. That's very important. I don't want us to keep working and keep adding to that, and then all of a sudden we don't have enough plastic, or we don't have enough. Yes, we're already. Yeah. So here's the problem. Something has happened and we're not getting any plastic. Right? We're not getting any. We're getting 1 plastic. That's no bueno. That's no good. We gotta go figure out what's going on here. That hurt. Alright. Not the workbench, thank you though. Not the workbench, thank you though. Alright, let's go. It's like the Scooby-Doos. We're trying to, it's like the mystery. You gotta figure out why we're not getting any more of this plastic stuff here. We should be cranking it out because there should be 4 refineries building this stuff now. And look at that, our little checklist. We can build 7 more refineries. We can build 1 more fuel generator for electricity. We have the technology. We have the resources. We can do this. I watched that Netflix show, Arcane, with the League of Legends people. Not that bad, man. Not that bad. Not that bad. The Jinx character, I think, was done well. Vi, I think, was done well. Was his name Silconi? Silcon? Can't remember it. Something like that. Slico. I thought he was done well. I thought he had like very believable goals, and like I just don't feel like he was like your quintessential I'm a bad guy trope. Okay, so what's the deal here? You guys are not producing as fast as you ought to, and why is that? It's because we're not getting rid of the heavy oil as fast as we need to. So can we switch you back on? Okay, you are now using some of that heavy oil residue to make some of that other trash. You are full to the gills, but we're going to be putting another one of you right here next to it, and we're going to be siphoning off some more heavy oil residue, because we're going to be putting in another one of these jokers. So let's go ahead and do that. Where's power? Fuel generator right here next to you. Oh man, it's so disorienting trying to place this stuff sometimes because it just gets right in your face. I think that's it. Yeah, perfect. Lines up great. Let's go over here to Logistics. Pipe into there, and then you right over there to that. Perfect. Now we're making more electricity, which was a big concern of mine. I thought maybe we were getting close to our limit. You aren't getting any more oh, you are getting plastic. Okay. So how do we turn you on? You were just disconnected. Now, is it a fuel problem? Do we have too much fuel? We do have a lot of fuel. Kind of sucking through that pretty quick. But we'll do another refinery then. We'll do, is this a refinery here? I think it is. Hopefully we can do another. I said I wanted 7 refineries, not 7 things that, like a pump station. Gosh darn it, what are they called? Oh, they are called refineries. Okay. So what do you call the thing that, oh, the oil extractor. I wanted 7 more oil extractors. Cable. I would need cable for oil extractors. Damn. Okay, I'll have to go back and grab those then. I put down that I wanted to build 7 more of these, and that's not accurate. I don't want to build 7 more of these. I want to build 7 more extractors. Is that it? Jeez, man, that's going to be a tight fit. That's going to be a tight fit. I don't think that's going to be able to work back there. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't really see it working. Let's start with you. Have you going into... Yeah, no, it doesn't like that. Oh, maybe. Yeah, no, it doesn't like that. I'm gonna need to back this up. Back it up, B. Okay, let's do that one more time. And you're gonna come in from the back. Let's move it back 1. Pick number 9. Put that to there. Then there we go. Playing nice. Perfect. And then you need to be making residual fuel. And let's go ahead and plug you back into the electrical grid. We're going to go ahead and upgrade you. You can go over there to that guy. Perfect. All right. Making fuel. What we got here? Net fuel goes in. Net fuel out. Net fuel in. Net fuel out. At 300 goes to a max at 306. Goes down to, oop, going back up to 309. It goes down, goes up. Okay, so we have an excess of fuel right now. We have more fuel going in than going out. Do I need to turn this machine back on? It really wouldn't hurt because it's only going to make like 30 more plastic containers, and then it's done. So it really wouldn't hurt just to go ahead and get that topped off. So do that. Do that into there. Let's just see. Yep, making the containers again. And it gets 2, right? So it's really going to go through 15 cycles of this, and then it's going to stop. So it's not that big a deal. Right? Yeah, we're already at 80. It's going to do 10 more cycles, and then it's going to turn off. So that's not a lot of fuel to pull out, nor is it a lot of plastic. Well, let's go over here and look at our plastic situation. All these guys are now running. Right, let's just kind of look at where's our big buffer for this? Oh, I thought we had a big buffer for the heavy oil residue? I guess we don't. 241, 243, 233. Yeah, we're gonna be losing on this, but that's okay because, like I said, that fuel thing over there is gonna turn off soon. Perfect. And then that right there, I don't even know if he's hooked into the system. He's not. So if we needed to, we could hook that guy into the system. But what I need is to build more. Oh, no, 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 no. It is refineries. It is refineries. It's 100% of refineries. I needed to, yeah, I did it right. Cool. So this is in and that's out. Over here and just gotta make sure that's good. 1. 2. Oopsie doodle. And yeah, let's put our jetpack back on for a second here. And what about foundations? People who are in the know have told me not to use 1mm because your global grid like screws up with the 1mm. They say always use the 2mm, but I have built so much out of 1mm already that I don't even know if it'll help us really to start now. And I know it's gonna disturb you that I left that one there, but that's okay. That's okay. Perfect. Okay, and then 9. Bring that out just a little bit. Logistics, organization, the pipeline. Right there. One right there. Put the last one right there. We do 9 into there. That one goes into there. I should have waited 2 seconds, or at least got on the other side of it before I did it. There we go. Right there, it produces rubber. The rubber just goes into that. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. So 5 up, out. 5 up and out. 5 up, out. Then we'll do another one of these. Boom, right there. There. And this one. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna look a little weird, but it'll be okay. 9. This is the byproduct, right? This is a heavy fuel residue coming out, going into there. And then, I guess I should have done this before I did everything else. You should be making rubber and heavy oil residue out of the crude. Rubber and heavy cool residue out of the crude. And then rubber and heavy cool residue. And probably I'm going to be using a lot more plastic than rubber, so probably that last one over there, I'm probably going to build 4 more of these guys, and they're going to be plastic. Probably. Not 100%, but just probably. Okay. Give me a belt. And man, wouldn't it be great? It would be great to have, let's do this. Let's do a merger. Right there. Let's do one of these. That. And let's have 7 go all the way from there just into that thing. And then if we're lucky, we're really lucky, we can not screw up and we can get all of these to click in. I don't think it's going to work because I think it's not on the right height. Let's just try it. So let's do a merger. That. Yeah, it's not the right height, unfortunately. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, it's too steep. That means get rid of that. And get rid of that. So that needs to go up one more. I'm gonna leave that one there just so I can. Okay. Then that'll need to go up one more than it was at. 5. Oops. 5. There we go. 7. There to there. Then a merger. Go right there, just like that. Oh, nope, can't do that either. So that's weird. You would think they'd have like the same height, you know? Let's take that. Let's move it right there. We'll still keep the same height. And then we're going to move this over here. So rip that up. Rip that up. The merger block there. 5 on that side, and then we'll do the same height. Do 7 from there to there. That actually is a little bit higher probably than it needs to be. And then we'll merge there like that. And this right here doesn't need to be an exact science at all because they're so far away that the game's probably going to give us a lot of leeway. Nope, sure as shit isn't. That one was just bad. That one works. Yeah, that thing can't be as high as it is. Doesn't it kind of suck having to micromanage this so very much? Because, I mean, like, just from my end, it really sucks having to micromanage, like, height. That's why games like this, like, they really, really shine when they're top down, like bird's eye view. Like, they really don't shine when they're first person like this. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Again, I guess it's more difficult, and I guess it's fun running around and seeing your factory from first person view, but God, I mean, it just slows everything down. Like having to work on this for like 10 or 5 minutes. It should be pretty straightforward. Like if you were standing there in real life, you'd be able to like acknowledge it. You'd be able to be like, oh, this is right above my head. But here, like depth perception is almost impossible. All right, 4, right there. 3, you. We didn't need to make that one. We could have just upgraded that one. Anyway, those 3 are going now. They're making rubber. Yes. Rubber being made, hopefully. Sure is. And they're depositing their high crude oil or their residue into the system. Probably going to need more sinks for the residue. Probably need to make more fuel generators over there. Or another one of these factories. Let's see. I think I'm going to want to go ahead and make more of these generators. The only bad thing is we need to make sure we have fuel. Yeah, we'll have fuel for it. And I'm really okay with just going out this way with it, I think. And this is absolutely wonderful. That can I climb on that? I bet everybody has done this once or twice. That's so cool. Be nice to get up there and mess around. Get on the big one and go. But it's so cool that we have something that is kind of a waste that makes fuel, which gives us power. So something that we really don't want to have around the base ends up giving us power, which is something that we kind of desperately want. It's so nice. It goes in that direction. Okay, perfect. Then we're going to do this again with the splitter, and really it should come like this. We should do 9 to there, and then it should go, just go straight down like that. Then we should have the input pipe there, input pipe there. Maybe you're supposed to, oh, it's too close. Too close. Yeah, it doesn't like that at all. Okay, let's try this one more time. Rip all this crap up one more time. Maybe you're supposed to be building standing on top of things. Cause that actually was like super easy for a second. Building it. Can't afford anymore. Well, let's rip that up. And then let's build one at the very end. Then we'll do 9. Oh, we don't have any plates whatsoever. Cool, cool. That up, that up, that up. Let's go 9. After that. Perfect. And then pipe out right there, straight into like that. Perfect. 3 with you, and where do we hook everybody else up into? Somebody over there. Turn on for us. Perfect. Everybody has fuel. Everybody is working. Hooray, hooray, hooray. More electricity into the system. Let's just kind of see over here how they're doing. Yeah, we are sucking down a lot of fuel. We are not going back up, so we are definitely going to be running at a fuel deficit soon using this setup here. Well, I need another. Well, that one right there was just yellow for a second, as if it wasn't yellow again. Why is that? Oh, it's not getting enough heavy oil residue. Interesting. Did we hook our other factories into the heavy oil residue output? We did. Right, so the new ones over there making plastic, they're hooked in. These guys are hooked in. They should be just depositing quite a lot of heavy oil residue into the pipe here. Why are they not depositing so much? Man, they produce so much of it, do they not? Let's look here. You are producing 10 per minute, so that's 40. You're producing 20 per minute. Okay, so that's 40 right there. There's 4 of those at 20. That's 80. 80 and 40 is 120 per minute. 120 per minute going through this pipe. Like that should be many. It's going into this guy. He's taking 40, so he's taking 2 of those big ones over, or 2 of the rubber ones. He's taking the other 2 rubber ones and 2 of the gasoline ones. So this one over here is just getting 2 of the gasoline ones when it needs 60. So we definitely need to build the other refinery. We definitely need to square this thing away and build the other refineries today. But we are out of plate. You're out of plate. I don't really know. Let me go ahead and see if I can get this. I need to get this situated too, because that right there is going to fill up quick, and then that rubber isn't going to be transported where it needs to go. The rubber one there. Let's bring it down. Click, go up, and then there we go. That's rubber. That's being sent back to the base, so that's good. Oh, that's weird. Why is it going so slow now? You know what? Maybe we just do this. Maybe we say from there directly to there. That'd be better. Why is it slowing down? Is that not? Oh, that's not level. That's not level 2. That's just level 1. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Interesting design choice. Okay, what we can do is we can turn off. We can turn off this. All right, that takes 40. So now some more of that is diverted back over here to you, so that should make you pretty happy. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine by me. We're just not going to have that making tickets. And this thing right here is full of fuel, and then they're full and happy. They're making us electricity. And you're filling up again. Yep, perfect. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, now that that's situated, let's get back to base. Actually, yeah, we'll ride back to base, but we need to get back to base and get those, I don't even know what they're called, the little motor-looking things. We need to start producing at least get one factory making those things. Just so as we run around and do more, those will be taken care of. Like we'll be putting some of that stuff in the rocket, in the tether. And yes, the other things that we need 100 of, they're a lot more difficult to make, but that's okay. That's okay. Wah, wah. I still think that up there, you see that white? You can't really see it because of the smoke, but my antenna is pointing out at that white thing up there. Like that to me looks like some kind of granite outcropping or memorial or something. It just looks so out of place. And every cave that I have seen, the caves have been full of gas. But I talked to a friend at work, and he said that there are some caves that are gigantic and have no... Oh, did we just hit Fred's legs out from underneath him? Oh, okay, he's back. Good. All right. Man, thought he was going to be mad at us for a second. Bring this up here. All right, and park. Get out. But he said there was a bunch of caves you can get to, and that it's not really a big deal. How am I going to send rubber down that way? I guess I don't have a... Oh, I could send it on the bottom, right over the top of the concrete, and just send it all the way down that way. And then at the very end over there, just send it up when I need it. There's a lot of spaghetti here already, and I don't want to add to that. Let's do that. Let's put it down here on the bottom, and then we'll just send it up at the last minute. So we'll put it right here. Put one. Hard to get it lined up. Wow, that is hard to get lined up. Why is that? There we go. Need plates. Give me 1 second here. These are plates. Yep. Go. Da, 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 da. And I realize now, I guess I did not line up the, I didn't line up these things correctly. They're screwed up. That's okay. Then it'll go up right over there. We actually have a deal right there to send it up to, so maybe we'll utilize that. Maybe we won't. Okay, get back over here. Seven. Bring that out. Hook it directly into that. There to there. Yes. You know, I was watching this one guy who does book reviews, or I mean, like primarily he does book reviews, and he kind of admitted today he was talking about the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, and apparently he had stopped. Maybe he went to school and got done with school, or maybe he's like a writer, but he quit his profession to become a YouTuber because he was, you know, he had a lot of traction and people enjoyed his reviews, but he was talking about how his channel is kind of dying because he can't, like, the book reviews only do so much, you know, like people are only going to want to listen to book reviews for so long, or there's only so many types of book reviews that he can do. I kind of felt bad for him because he was lamenting the whole situation, you know, and it's, I mean, I kind of see both sides of it. Like YouTube wants to make their ad revenue, and if no one's watching it, then they're not going to make their ad revenue. So they're going to try to reward the people who are doing things that generate, you know, clicks. But it also kind of sucked because it seemed like a little bit was like you were losing something in the exchange, and you were losing something that you probably should pay attention to, you know. All right. Bunch of rubber, bunch of motors, bunch of those plate there. Oh, we're already out of plates. That was just the first. Maybe there's like 200 in here. 50. That's not too bad. It only needs 2. All right. Modular engines. There we go. We're now making some modular engines. Let's do 7 out. And let's see if we can't find some really inappropriate way to get them over. Go. This is the spaghetti. You knew it was coming. Like, I've abandoned all ideas of trying to make this look good. I'm just trying to get some things done here. I honestly believe we're going to have to do the thing where we make another base. I'm telling myself we don't have to do it right now. Did that go in? Oh, perfect. There we go. By all means, not the best looking thing in the world. That's the output, right? Oh, there goes one. There goes one. So we need 500. Here goes the first one in. Boop. 1 out of 500 done. But at least we're working toward it. At least we have it lined up. And it's hard to imagine that whole thing right there is full of those. Oh, it's not. It's missing something. What are you missing? I guess I unplugged you. I guess I made you make something else. You're missing steel beam. Oh, it just takes forever for you to get a steel beam. Let's just go ahead and do this. We don't need that many of you anymore. Okay. There we go. Steel beams, huh? The light bulb. Just takes forever to make steel beams, to get steel beams over here. Heartbreaking, if you think about it. Alright, let's just look right here and see if any of those turn yellow. Who down there on the end are yellow? They're making... Okay, yeah, they're yellow because they're making the pipe for that thing, and it's not being utilized. And really, these pipes ought to be going downstairs too, right? Like those two, like these two right here coming out, like they should kind of, there should be a splitter, and it should wrap around and feed back into this. It's a merger on this side, right? Is there anything in here? There is. Um, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Can we hook that merger? It is a merger, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's... I guess that's not a merger. I thought that was a merger right there. Because when they come out, obviously they're going to merge this and that. But I thought this was an in. It is an in. It's got to be an out. It's got to be an out. That side goes into that. It's just going to clean this area up. Because it'll get rid of that thing. And it'll put much needed pipes back into the system downstairs. Which I guess they need it because they're... Oh, no, there it is. It's backed up now. It's backed up. Good, good, good. But hopefully that'll put pressure. Like it'll put manifold pressure on the system downstairs. Okay. I'm done. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Have a great day. We will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.